everyone, my name is Valerie Wasa from Kakamega, Kenya, and I would like to transform how women entrepreneurs in rural communities in Kenya do businesses by equipping them with digital marketing skills to boost their income levels in the digital marketplace.
The Generation Connect Young Leadership Programme is, as the name probably suggests, about connections and leadership. Launched last year by the UN's International Telecommunication Union and by Huawei, 30 fellowships were awarded to young people, giving them the chance to turn their creative, digital, community-driven ideas into practical reality. And since they come from all four corners of the globe, that's pretty good news for the rest of us. Health, education, agriculture, governance, all of these are projects and solutions in the making. And frankly, the United Nations of the world could certainly do with a few of those. Well, we're here in Geneva this week for the inaugural boot camp of the programme. And we're going to be featuring 6 of those projects, showing off a range of the regional innovations on offer. And for the 6th and final guest in our series, we took the picturesque train journey over to Zurich, taking in Huawei's joint innovation hub in the city, and then on to Lake Zurich for a chat with Valerie from Kenya.
So the project is called Bashara Digitali, which is Swahili word for digital businesses. And essentially what the project seeks to do is to equip women business owners in rural communities in Kakamega, Kenya, with digital marketing skills, mentorship, and resources to be able to boost their businesses in the digital marketplace and increase their income levels.
And what inspired you to start that project?
Yeah, actually, I was born and raised in a rural village in Kakamega, Kenya. And so growing up there and even just until recently, I realized that a big percentage, I would say 98% of informal businesses are owned by women. And unfortunately, they're not making the most of their businesses. It's really at a very low level, someone making around $2 to $3 of profit in a day, and even lower than $1 in a day. And really, Kenya is a very entrepreneurial country. And I believe that if we can tap into that more and better, especially for women, it can reduce poverty levels. So I quickly did a survey and realized that there's high illiteracy levels among women. And that also translates to digital illiteracy. Technology is really growing and advancing. You know, we now have Internet of Things and AI, but we still have women who don't even know how to use a smartphone or a computer. Yet technology and digital technologies can really boost their businesses online. And so really that was my motivation to start this project.
So what's the format of the digital skills training that you're trying to give to these women? And is it women of all ages that you're looking for here?
So we are specifically targeting young women between 18 and 30 years because that is the biggest demographic of women business owners who are in the informal sector and have highest levels of illiteracy. They're also the future. They are the leaders of tomorrow,
to come, yeah.
For sure. And the training happens in person in our digital hub in Kakamega County because of most of them do not have access to electricity or cannot afford a smartphone or a laptop. And so our hub has a few computers, 10 computers and Wi-Fi connectivity and, you know, like a classroom setup. So they come in and there's a trainer and it's really practical in nature. And yeah, that's how we do it. And it's really not like the normal formal education system. It's more of targeting what the gap is in the market and tweaking it through human-centered design to make sure that this training actually addresses the challenges and the digital skills gap that these women have. So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of curriculum.
So it's very flexible.
Very.
But obviously there are going to be technological challenges and resource challenges even within that. What is it that the ITU and a company such as Huawei can do to help overcome those challenges?
For sure. One of the biggest challenges we faced as an organization has been affordability of internet, because it's really, really bad in rural communities. And so you get that there's not enough internet service providers to provide unlimited data. And so with the assistance of Huawei, we can be able to purchase Wi-Fi connectivity for, let's say, a year, and that can make it easier to provide the training. We can also pay for electricity access because the desktop computers are electricity dependent. Also, with the finances that we are getting from Huawei, we can be able to reach out to more women, because that really has been limiting us, because we provide our trainings at a fee. And so most women cannot afford these trainings. So with these finances, we can provide the training for free for people who are, the women who are really passionate about this knowledge, but they cannot afford it. So we are going to be training 50 women entrepreneurs free of charge, because Huawei is paying for them.
So you're obviously very passionate about this, and it's obviously critical to the future of the county, but also to Kenya more widely. What is the dream outcome for you 5 years from now?
Thank you. Long term, the vision that I see is increased income levels and reduced poverty among most women entrepreneurs. And so my goal is just that we can be able to have women who can provide school fees for their children. They can be able to provide quality healthcare for their children through their businesses, and more online presence of these businesses. I mean, if someone is selling handcraft bags in Kakamega, they should be able to sell it to someone in Uganda. And so with technology, they can be able to do that through digital payments and courier services like DHL and Fargo. So that's really the picture that I'm looking at, international trade. And you know, right now we have East African Community, the African Continental Free Trade Area. Really, I believe they should be able to do business at an international level thanks to technology. So that's the 5-year plan.